Hey, welcome back here to Wood Sports Gaming, our Iowa Saints franchise. The Saints 12-10 on a 7-game road trip are going to start the last 4 games of that 7-game trip here in Tampa Bay tonight with Ben Cromer on the hill. The Saints look to get to 13-10. So make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Also, comment along with these videos and let us know, do you think the Saints should be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline coming up in July? We want to know your feedback.
Now from the
let
home
us
of the
know
Rays,
anything else you'd like to do.
Tropicana Field
Give
in
us
St.
comments for
Petersburg,
most of the next
Florida.
month.
Tonight
We'll
it's
be
the
able to
first
have
of
a player
4
named
between the
as
Saints
well.
and the
We'll take
Tampa
a
Bay Rays.
draft pick that we draft, and we will let
It's
them
baseball.
edit the name
It's the show,
of said
and it
player.
comes your way
That being
next.
said, let's get into it here. We do want to remind you, we do not own the content of the game. They belong to MLB and San Diego Studios. So grab your popcorn,
Shane
get a soda, sit
McClanahan
down,
will
and
be on the
enjoy
mound
the
for
game
the
right
series
here on Wood
opener.
Sports Game.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
2-1 to count.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Into the box now, Gunnar Henderson. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, David Woods. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Full count.
Shane Woods would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Good battle. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Ben Mad Dog gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So stepping in is Chandler Simpson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
In now, Gavin Lux. In the zone for Simpson. On at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. The 1-1 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting fourth.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Gavin Lux today, Matty. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Into the box, number 21. 3-2, full count. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now into the box is Shane Woods. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fraley is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Boy. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Count is full.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Country boy rounds the corner and is headed home. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 7.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across.
65.
Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
At the plate now, number 65. And it's 1-2. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Danny Edwards. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Next, here is Kalen Moore, and they're runners at the corners now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Lux is under it to catch and return. Striding in is number 62. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting 6. the right fielder.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Yadier Molina. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Two out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 0 would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Tyler Pee-wee. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Simpson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Next up is Gunnar Henderson. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 out, nobody on. Lined into right, a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, David Woods. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Ready now is number 0. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
The offense put a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the toughest
Batting
pitches to
ninth,
hit, the straight
the
changeup, right?
shortstop,
El Cambio.
Taylor.
Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Taylor Walls. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 14, Chandler Simpson.
Into the box, Chandler Simpson. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Iowa leads it 1-0. So now here is Shane Woods. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty, almost, and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Turn, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Into the box now, Matt Country Boy. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one skied out toward right. Fraley is there. 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Next, it'll be Ryan Mountcastle. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And now in the box, Gavin Lux. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Woods has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Next, it'll be Yandy Diaz. Set to deliver on 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, number 21. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, outing on a fastball right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 3-1.
Hey, ha! You got a full count.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but
Number
especially
62.
to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, number 62. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Count even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Here now the 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
At the plate, Jake Fraley. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Andrew Wantz will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Stepping up is number 65. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Simpson is there, and he has it for the first out. And now here is Dan Edwards, worked over. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Kalen Moore. Flew out last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it feels like every at-bat has been an incredible battle, full count after full count. And he said eventually that absolutely wears the pitchers out on the other side, which should result in more offense for them as the game progresses.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, number 0. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
And stepping in, Taylor Walls. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Pee-wee. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Giro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, David Woods starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A bouncer up the middle, right to him. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still.
Stepping in now, Shane Woods. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
Pee Wee on third with 2 out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
So now to the plate, Matt Country Boy. Fouled off. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. A little bit outside. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-2. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Number 39 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 39.
Into the box, Chandler Simpson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit. So it's a good start. The leadoff hitter is aboard.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get out?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, Dero. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
In now, Gavin Lux. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, number 21. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 62. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the 2-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the runner will score from second.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
To the plate now, Jake Fraley. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Edwards gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. It's on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here is number 65. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
One and 2, here it comes. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Danny Edwards.
1-2.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now that second baseman, Kalen Moore.
At the plate now is Kalen Moore. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And Lux is under it to make the catch and retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rays lead it 3-2. Nick Anderson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Nick Anderson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. Popped up. Woods over to his left. Wow. Now at the plate, number 0. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Change up too low. He walked him.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Taylor.
Now at the plate here is Taylor Walls. No hits to this point. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Woods is under it. 2 gone.
Number 14. Chandler Simpson.
Now it'll be Chandler Simpson, singled in his last at bat. 2 out with the man at first. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Toss behind the back. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 3-2. Manuel Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the rookie outfielder Tyler Pee-wee. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in now, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Next to dig in, David Woods. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2 pitch.
Nope, ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. And fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 40.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping in next, Shane Woods trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Now at the plate is Matt Countryboy. A potential tying run for him at third base. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Todd Hines is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder Gavin Lux. The 1-1 home is outside for a ball, and now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do that pitch, that fast.
Next up, Yandy Diaz, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. This one, everything we could have hoped for, 3-2 in inning number 8. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now to the plate, number 21. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Country boy waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Griffin Jacks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ryan Mountcastle. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact all week ahead.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Walls is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 65.
Now to the plate, number 65. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Danny Edwards. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Wantz wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Griffin Jacks wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.